Hello, this is Cindy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Maker Monday. I think this is going to end up being a very quick video because it is freezing in my craft room. We are having a major windstorm and I am so cold. Oh my glory, it is cold. So I have so many projects right now in my head that I want to get to, and I haven't, oh my God, I'm just all over the place right now. So I apologize for that. I'll try to be a little bit less uh, discombobulated here. I have two other projects sitting on my desk, and this one is a third one that I have in my head. I saw this on a channel. I will link the link down below, of a woman who did this massive idea book. Now I have an idea book. I've done a video of it. It's relatively small. It's just got a couple things in it. I have not been keeping it up. But she did this idea book, and I thought, oh, I really need to start something like that. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I will, like I said, I'll post the link to hers down below because it's massive. But she started out small with just a couple pages and then started putting them together into a book. So that's where I'm going. My first idea, however, was one that I saw on a YouTube channel. This one is just a piece of scrap. This was a flyer that was recently sent to me in the mail. And they sent two for some reason. I certainly don't need two of them. So I'm using one of them as a scrap for this idea book because it's an idea book that is for me. Nobody else is ever going to see this, so it's okay. And I'm using for my first page on this a particular, this is not a paper that I would normally use. It came in a pack, and I thought, well, you know, I have had this for probably 30-40 years. It's just been sitting in my drawer, and I thought, okay, time to use it, and use it in your idea book where it doesn't really matter as much. So the idea is, in one of the videos that I was watching recently, she did this thing with some fold-out pockets. And we're going to make a fold-out pocket out of this today, which will be really cool. But I'm going to adapt it a little bit because I want one to fold one way and one to fold the other way. So all I did was I took my big piece of paper and I cut off two strips. So I cut off that strip and I cut off this strip, and the middle strip I have right here. That'll go into my idea box. We'll find another use for it. And what I'm going to do is make a pocket. It's a long piece, and I folded it, and then I folded it over here. I didn't fold it all the way to the end. I left, does it say, oh, maybe about a ½ inch. I did not measure. I just kind of did it. It's very, very cold in here, so my glue is running very, very slowly. And I'm going to put this just together like that. I am back from my trip in Mexico. In fact, that's one of the things I have to do, is to put together my travel journal from Mexico, which I have not yet done. Okay, and now I'm going to, before I do that, I am going to do a little bit of inking. I actually don't mind that sitting sideways. Like I said, it's falling apart. So I'm going to ink. I don't know that I would necessarily ink on all of this, but this reminds me that maybe I should be inking. And I apologize for the light in here. I'm hoping it's going to be bright enough. The sun is very, very shiny today, which is wonderful. However, it is playing havoc with my camera. So I have closed the shade down. In fact, I've closed both shades down. Okay, so there's my pocket. And you'll notice I did it a little off. That's because I have this little butterfly and I didn't want to, you know, cut his head off. So I did so there's another idea, is that you don't always have to have your thumb notch in the center. Sometimes you can do it elsewise. All right, so I'm going to put this here. So this will be a true junk journal in that it will be made out of a lot of junk, but it's an idea journal. I got glue all over this thing, this poor thing. And for this one, now I want it to, okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold it over, making sure my ends are level. And fold the flap over. Okay. Now, I do want another thumb notch. Where's my thumb notcher? And again, I don't think I want to destroy my poor little butterfly. So we're going to leave him like that. Now let's go ahead. Now I've done this one opposite, because I want one to flip this way and one to flip that way. That's the theory anyway. Let's see if it will work. So the sun, I have my shade down, but I don't have it all the way down because I wanted at least a little ambient light. And as a result, the sun is coming in and reflecting off my table and hitting me right in the eyes. Okay. Do a quick little inking, because otherwise I forget. And I'm going to ink both sides. This poor ink pad, it may not even be showing up on camera because it's very, very light. And I need to just get a new ink pad. I have one, I just haven't gotten it out. I did for a while and then I put it away. Okay, and now I want to put this one here. And this is to remind me when I get stuck and I'm making a journal and I don't know how I want the pages to go. This I can just leaf through this and say, oh, I forgot. I know how to do that. I can do that. So I'm going to put that here. And there we go. Now I do have this other little piece. So you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't need to have it hanging around. I'll only lose it. I'm just cutting things over here. I'll cut that piece for there. And this piece for here. Okay. Ink, 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 ink. Let me just ink that quick. And what we're going to do, so this will remind me that I can add, come on. Oh my glory. I'm at the end of my thing, and those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know that I've been saying that for a while, but you know, it's like toothpaste. You think you're at the end of the tube, and then it just keeps going. So we'll put that there. And yeah, let's go ahead. So I've thought I was at the end of this tube like a month ago, or this bottle, and it's still here. I'm still using it. Oh, I didn't ink this one. That's okay. It'll remind me I don't have to always ink. And out of that whole thing, I have this little tiny piece left over, and that's it. So on this Maker Monday, I have made this cute little double pocket flip. Now we can put something in here. Hang on a second. Let me grab, I mean, I have this sheet, but I don't want to put enough, I don't want to use it for that. It doesn't quite fit. Hang on. I have all of these sheets of paper. Let's just grab something that I'm not overly fond of. How about this one? There we go. Okay, and doing a quick measurement with that upside down. This is roughly 5.5 by 8.5. So that should be 8.5. So I just have to cut off 5.5. So, okay. Hang on. Sorry, I have to bring this up here to do it because I can't really see what I'm doing down there. So I want 5.5. But I think I want it the other way. Okay, just a little under 5.5. There. Put that aside. This aside. Put that back in the box. And I'm just going to take a minute and take my glue stick. This is, what is this? Pen and Gear cheap glue from the Dollar Tree. And this is not anything I really need to keep. As long as it sticks, that's all I care about, really. And this is, like I said, this is for an idea book. This is not something I'm selling. This is not something I'm giving away. It's just for me. So, there. Let me grab my smoother outer. And there we go. So now I have a place here and a place here. And I have a place here and a place here. Look at that. So that's going to go into my new idea book. As we go along throughout the course of the year, I will be making things to go into my idea book, and we'll see what happens. And I have one piece left over, and you know that I'll just put a stamp or something on that, and that will now become something useful. All out of a piece of junk mail. Yes, I got 2 of them. So out of a piece of junk mail and a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, plus a little bit more. All right. That's it for this Maker Monday. If you are having a good time, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. YouTube likes it when videos get lots of likes, so that kind of helps me in the algorithm. So thank you for that. If you want notifications as to when the next video will come out, go ahead and hit the notification button. But I will tell you that there will be a video out on Wednesday. I have a walkthrough Wednesday video this week. I also have been doing the Marguerite Miller challenges. I've done 2 so far, and I've been posting those on Saturday. I work on them throughout the course of the week, and then I post it on Saturday. The other 2 I did ahead of time because I was on vacation, but I am back from vacation, so I will be posting week 3 on Saturday. That's it. This is Cindy signing off.